For trending, though, we're talking about holiday etiquette, meaning politics, which
Ooh.
which you guys know us. We are the political people, but, this is a time where everyone comes together and gotta be careful.
I agree.
I
I
heard
agree.
I heard you say, so what did you want to share that was super funny?
This was from a Fox News article.
Mhm.
The most gracious guests know how to pivot gently. So if someone brings up a hot topic button issue, at your Christmas party, you can still be authentic without being inflammatory.
Okay.
And the most gracious guest knows how to be gentle. And they'll just say, let's save that one for dessert. Or, I'd love to hear your thoughts another time. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Or tonight, let's just enjoy being together.
Those are great segues. And I did look up online like what the actual statistics, and they said that 1 in 5 Americans have become estranged from a family member due to disagreements on controversial topics, including politics.
How sad.
I know. And they said liberals are significantly more likely than conservatives to say it is acceptable to cut ties with family members over political views. 50% of self-described liberals said it would be acceptable to cut ties with a family member. In contrast, only 11% of conservatives and 19% of moderates. And then nearly a quarter of very liberal respondents had cut off a family member. Only 9% of conservatives have. And they say it includes younger generations, Gen Z and millennials, non-parents. Another thing that they talked about from a sociologist is liquid culture. I know this.
Interesting.
Yeah, a period characterized by rapidly changing norms and values. The traditional bonds and shared values that once unified individuals and families have eroded, leaving relationships more fragile and increasingly susceptible to strains of political and cultural polarization.
I wonder if the liquid culture happened in the 60s or when Vietnam was going on. Because there was a big divide back then.
Oh, yeah, there was protests, but I feel like the family unit was still very much intact.
Stronger.
Whereas now we're all on our phones, and like teenagers, they're probably not getting the same like dinner every night, going like having unified family bonding things because parents are working and they're just in their own zones. And
That makes sense. And then COVID separating people. Like you couldn't go visit your grandparents. You had to be isolated.
I know. I mean, thankfully, we don't really have that issue because we all like
We
politically
have dinner together every night. That's a thing we do. So I think we've stayed cohesive. I don't think we have adopted the liquid culture.
No.
I just wonder why it is that liberals will cut their family off more than conservatives or independents will.
I wonder if they think, like, I feel like Trump really did like a divide where people are just so polarized and people who don't like Trump, they do it because of moral reasons. Like, they think he's a racist. They say he's going to deport all the people. So they're taking like a moral high ground. I guess when you're a conservative, you kind of are already in the minority because everybody like on the liberal media, so like they hate Trump. I mean, it's more socially acceptable to hate Trump. And conservatives, they're rooted more in family bonding. Like family ties are super important.
I was just wondering if it's faith too. I'm not saying they don't have faith. I just wonder what causes you to want to cut your family members off. I know I heard that Jimmy Kimmel's wife, she gave 10 reasons why her family shouldn't support Trump, and because they didn't avow to it, she cut them off.
Yeah.
Maybe they're a very outspoken family.
Yeah.
Because some families aren't political at all. Like
Mhm.
my cousin Teresa, she said she never voted before in her life till she was around us more because
Yeah.
her family wasn't political.
And I could see the politics backlash, like when Biden won. And then you wanted to be like at the table and you had to hear about, oh, the right side won. And yes, we're back to normal without Trump. And then with Trump winning, you just want to dig it into the.
Yeah, that sounds like you. I don't really want to dig it in.
Yeah.
I do think though that you can't change someone's political beliefs. I feel like they have to come to that on their own. So why not just have a good time with your family? Like us at Thanksgiving, either someone's in there watching football in one room,
Yeah.
and then the other room, we're watching the BBC Pride and Prejudice series. Or do what you want to do and have fun with your family. Because in the end, politics isn't, you're going to miss your family more than you're going to miss having some political stance.
Yeah, and politics too. We were talking about this a couple of days ago. It's like, how are we actually influencing politics, and how are we how does it impact us? I mean, it does impact us, like, with money and stuff and healthcare, but I mean, in reality, like, these political arguments or what's happening in the news, you're gonna forget about it in a couple of months, and it's not there forever, like
Your family is the one that's gonna be by your side.
yeah.
And okay, yes, we want a conservative nation. We wanna save our republic.
Mhm.
We want all of that. That's what we believe in. We believe in the founding fathers and what they intended.
Yeah.
Whereas other people want this country to evolve, and
Mhm.
where we want our freedoms. We want the traditional freedoms that we believe are rooted in Christianity, Judeo-Christian values,
Yeah.
and we want all of that. But in my head, I'm like, in the end, though, who's gonna be there for you? It's your family. Who are
Mhm.
you gonna depend upon? It's your family. I just feel like government's become too big in our eyes. We don't need to be viewing government like that. We
Mhm.
need to just think about everyday moments in our lives.
And everyday people too, and even,
Like your churches. Churches help
mhm.
people. There's so much more than the government. Really, I don't see what the government can do for you except because it just keeps getting bigger. All it's doing, and like you said, is politically dividing us.
And then I think just actually humanizing the elements. For instance, Michelle Obama is all over, like, with her podcast scene, and even like with conservatives, I do see them kind of make fun of her. And I mean, I've laughed at some of the things, but when I look at what she's saying, like, she is not a happy person. And it's really sad to see because it's like she was the first lady. I mean, she had all of these things bestowed upon her, wealth, and you see that she's still not happy. She's not happy with her husband. She's not happy with her kids. And I mean, yeah, we disagree politically, and she has said things about conservatives, but it's the human element. Like, I feel bad for her. Like, I should pray for her because she's really unhappy. And then you can see people, if they are on the opposite spectrum, you have to humanize the person that, yes, they have these strong beliefs, but just because you have strong beliefs doesn't mean that they're not related to you or someone that you are close with other areas. So we just have to come in agreement with people and just why argue over stupid politics?
No, I agree because my nephew had different politics
Mhm.
than our family, but I didn't want to cut him off because of the politics. And I
Mhm.
do like that you're humanizing Michelle Obama because I think that people are dehumanizing people. Like I heard Joy Reid talking about Erica Kirk
Oh
in the
god.
most horrible way, her and a couple gals, I don't know their names, but I just thought you walk away from that going, okay, yeah, maybe so before you go to like a holiday dinner or before you go to Christmas, like, don't watch inflammatory news
Mhm.
shows. Don't like stay away from it because there's so much out there that you can be consuming that's healthy for you
Yeah.
and that could benefit others. You could be talking about so much. And actually, you could actually be interested in what someone else has to say besides forcing your own opinion down someone's throat at a holiday gathering.
Yeah, because you're not gonna change their mind just by getting mad at them. I
No,
mean
and there's so many things that people do. Like, I can look at my dad right now since he had that health scare. I mean, he's reupholstering our cushions. He's out there, like, making money on,
Mhm.
a Facebook
Yeah,
business
marketplace.
marketplace. Like, he's, like, doing so many things that you could be interested in besides talking about politics.
And also too, like, when we're on social media, we're just gonna be fed everything. Like, if you're Democrat, you'll be fed all the things to be mad at conservatives, and if you're conservative, fed all the things that you're mad about Democrats, and that's like we're in a bubble with that, but we don't need our Thanksgiving tables, our
No.
Christmas parties to be consumed with that.
And I'm glad you brought that up because they said the thing now that the algorithm's doing in your phone is
Mhm.
they are focusing on rage. They
Mm,
want everybody to be outraged over
and
something because
unhinged.
it's causing more people to flock to the phone and stay on the phone.
Well, yeah, because 'cause you'll get mad and be like,
So get off your phones,
interact with
interact with
people.
people, ask them what they're interested, ask them what they're doing. Like maybe you haven't seen your family members in a long time or friends. Ask
Mhm.
them about their lives and how things have been going for them because you'll hear a lot more and understand a lot more from others without having to make everything about politics.
Yes, and I did see online, I did look this up, and a therapist,
Ooh.
so she actually had some ideas, and she gave examples about how, like, the families became divided and they were once together with
Oh.
politics. She says it requires a therapist to have a neutral expression and to detach her own beliefs, so that would be difficult. So here's her do's and don'ts for discussing politics. Look for the good in your loved one's position, like you said. Stick to facts, not opinions. Be a willing and generous listener. Look at your differences as way to expand your thinking and grow. Pay attention to your tone of voice and avoid angry outbursts. Respect that there's a time to back down. and how to steer away from political debates. Ask yourself what you hope to accomplish by having this conversation. Remember that political foes attack each other for political gain, not because they hate each other. Rather than trying to prove points, ask questions. Keep your political passions private.
I agree with that.
That's us. We're being political for the viewer's consumption, but we're not doing that like with people we don't know.
No way.
Yeah, never debate issues online. Oh, I guess we do that, but that's okay because we're entertaining people. And ask yourself if any political ideas or positions are deal breakers for your relationships. And they say before you decide to end a significant relationship over differing views, thoroughly think this through. Is this relationship important to you? Can you keep political conversations off limits and focus on other shared interests? Or do your political differences create incompatibility and a bridge you cannot cross over? And this was Jamie Daniel Farrell, and she's a licensed marriage and family therapist in California.
The one thing that comes to my mind about what would divide me, it would probably be moral issues like abortion.
Yeah.
Like killing a baby coming right out of the womb.
Oh, partial
I don't
birth
think I
abortion.
could be married to someone who believed in that.
Marriage is something that you really want, I would think, to be aligned because...
But all the other things, we're disagreeing on certain political things. I don't think that's a deal breaker, but for me, it would be moral issues.
Which, again, marriage is something I think you would want to come together.
Yeah, I agree.
But like friendships, like there's a lot of people who I'm friends with on Facebook who really see Trump as like being racist or not supporting African Americans. And that's just something like, I'm not going to win that argument.
I see that too.
And that's how they feel.
No, that's how they feel. So why would you try to disrupt that?
Just try to just show love and compassion. And yeah, so if you're at the holiday dinner table, you can, if politics is coming up, either avoid it, try to be the peacemaker.
I say be the peacemaker.
Yeah, I agree.
And avoid it.
Avoid it and just love each other because, holidays are just really special. Want to be in the know?
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Listen to us on all podcast platforms.
Follow us on all our socials.
Visit our website, thenobody757.com. I'm Kashmir.
I'm Jackie.
And we are
the Nobodies 757.